All right. Ooh, it's a sunny day. Ooh, the sun is coming up. I think I may have dressed a little too warm even this time. Yesterday we came out. It was super cold and we got soaked. It was a beautiful rainbow, but we got soaked, so we didn't stay out a whole lot. But today I want to talk to you about thoughts. And I finished a great book. I'm going to go ahead and restart it. It's an amazing book. Maltz, I think is the guy's last name, M-A-L-T-Z. Psychocybernetics. We are talking about two people doing exactly the same thing for their business or in relationships, but coming out, one succeeding phenomenally, having amazing results, and the other none. And their actions are the same. Now, the guy that wrote the book was a plastic surgeon, and so he did he did plastic surgery on people, and he was amazed at when he restructured the outside, when he changed the outward appearance. These people had an inward change, and some didn't. I mean, there was even one guy on there, or maybe it was a gal. I'm not sure if it was a guy or a gal. All I know is that when he had changed the person's nose and changed their appearance, they did not believe it. They even still looked in the mirror and said, "Hey, you didn't do it. You didn't fix it." And even with the family saying, "Oh, wow, you look incredible, and what a difference," that person still could not make the shift from the inside. So that's what got him really on fire to find out why. How does this work? Why? But it absolutely comes down to how you feel. Are you playing to win, or are you playing not to lose? And so those are two very different things. Don't they sound, I mean, when you think about it, they sound like the result that you're seeking is the same. But the reality is it's a huge shift in your thought process. Another thing that was out of that book that I hadn't understood till now is that, we are people that need to be reminded. That's just human nature. That's just the way we are. We need to be reminded. We need to be have a goal and be focused, and we need to be reminded about what we need to do each day. And maybe that's why we have things that we do in repetition. We have to eat and we have to breathe, and but when you have a target, even a torpedo or a missile, it's got a target, but it changes its course tons and tons of times, and 90% of the time, this is pretty amazing, 90% of the time, it's not even on course. It's not even heading towards the target, and it's making course corrections, and boom, hits it spot on, So it's the same for us. We need to continue to move forward. We need to continue to seek, go after that goal and understand that we're going to be shifting. But more than that, in psychocybernetics, we're talking about what is up in here. What's the stuff between your ears? What are you saying to yourself? You're not going to succeed at relationships, in your family, in your work, if you're starting your own business, or if you've been involved in a business and you've seen this, you're working it, and you're not seeing improvement. Take time out today and pay attention, decide to be aware. That's the first step there. Decide that you want to know and be aware of what your self-talk sounds like to you. Tony Rush, he just crushed it today. He's so spot on that you can be brutal to yourself. And the reality is the way, and I've been changing it a lot, and I'll probably continue to work on it. I will continue to work on it my whole life. I know because we're repetitious, I'll have to continue to stay aware. We'll have to continue to work on this. But I'll tell you what, the way I thought even just 3 months ago, if I was thinking that way, if I was speaking that way to other people that I was thinking to myself, I would have no friends. Life would be pretty lonely, because the reality is the way I was speaking to myself was just cruel and brutal and not okay, and absolutely not the way that we're made. We've got the universe on our side, and we are of great worth, and I am of great worth. And when you start to realize those three, remember I talked to you about those three I am. Decide, what you are. I am a leader. I am a daughter of a heavenly king. And I am present and engaged. And these kinds of things, when you decide, brainstorm about it, decide who you are, And think on that each day. And pay attention again. What's going on and how are you talking to yourself? Because your business will never outgrow your self-image. It will never outgrow. You will do as good as you're thinking inside your head. So you can have the same emails you're sending out. You can have the same activities you're doing each day. But your IPAs, your income-producing activities, will absolutely change when you change how you think. That's my thought for today. And I just wish you the best. Think good thoughts. I used to say that to my kids growing up, think good thoughts. And the reality is thinking those good thoughts are just the best thing you can do. And you deserve it. So have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.